Hello, I'm Falon Billups, stylist and owner of Dreamweave Hair Gallery. Today I will be discussing with you all of the steps from washing your hair to installing and styling your lace front wig. The first step I'll be showing you is me shampooing my hair. I always shampoo my hair 2 times just to try to remove as much residue as possible. And the product that I'll be using is Nourish Shampoo by Matrix Biolage. This is a new product on their line, but I really wanted to try it because I love their products. They're super nourishing. I follow up the shampoo with Biologe's new Raw line, the conditioner. It's also their nourishing conditioner for dry, dull hair. Once I finish the shampooing process, I am going to, of course, comb out any tangles or knots or anything like that, and I follow up with Biolage spray. It's the keratin dose. The reason I use this spray is because it is a protein rich or keratin rich spray, which is going to help with strengthening hair. It's perfect for people who have relaxed hair or colored hair. It's made more specifically for people whose hair is already chemically processed, and I do have relaxed hair in my hair, so I love this spray. Then I also use Biolage Matrix. By now you guys probably noticed the trend. I really like Biolage products. I use the Hydra Source. It's for dry hair as well. My hair tends to be dry, so I spray this in, comb it through as well. I'm going to start out using my wide tooth comb just to kind of stretch the hair, make it a little bit easier, and then I'm going to switch to this. You know, our edges are super sensitive, so when you really get those edges, you stimulate the blood flow. You help to promote that growth in the area especially, so don't forget those edges, ladies. Prepping my hair for the braid down for my wig install. I'll also use the one and only argan oil because it's a natural oil and it's for moisturizing the hair. The reason I like to follow up with this again after the blow dry is because when you braid your hair down, it tends to be more dry, especially if I'm going to be leaving it in for 2 to 3 weeks while I wear my wig. So I always like to follow up with moisture, moisture, moisture. But I wanted to just show you before I prepare for the braid down what type of wig unit we're going to be doing today. This is a lace frontal. This is my hair. It's Malaysian body wave hair. You can see that, and it is made by me. It's my frontal. I'll show you guys the inside. When I do mine, I like to use 4 combs. 1 on either side of the ear, and then 2 at the nape. I don't like dealing with bands and glue and no glue gel and all that, because I take mine off every day. Going back, and this is going to be my anchor braid. You can see the braid is sitting as far forward on my hairline as possible, and all the way around the back of the hairline to the other ear. So the part goes here, down, straight across to the side. Now when you get here, you want to stop. You want to grab this braid and you add that in with this braid and continue braiding. And part it straight down in front of the ear. Just like that. And I'm going to show you guys one more time how to add this in, because I know this part can be tricky for a lot of people who don't know how to do it. So you just want to grab the braid that's in the front, swing it underneath this finger, add it in, and then you just continue braiding. And now the next important step is making sure to grab this hanging braid in with this hair. because I don't like to have 30,000 braids left at the end. So I integrate everything. Braids on out. You start from the middle of the nose and you want to draw straight up and back. If you don't know how to braid well, it doesn't matter if these braids are super tight. It's just so that they can be flat, and when you part in between, you can have nice flat surfaces. I'm gonna turn around so I can show you what the back looks like, because I've connected them all together. Once I braid down the hair, I will follow up with black castor oil that I'll use throughout the parts after the braid down, just to moisturize and nourish my scalp even further. And then I will also use emu oil, which helps to specifically rebuild and regrow the hairline. All right guys, now this is the part, my favorite part. I'm going to show you how I style my wig, and then I will show you how I put my wig on. I got my favorite spray, and this spray is expensive. Not expensive, expensive. I don't appreciate that. But I like it because it's a heat protected and a sheen in one, and it gives a nice shine without being overly shiny. And it protects the hair, which is the most important. And I'm gonna do your typical curls going away. So what I like to do, I turn it one time and I pull down. The slower you pull, the tighter the curl. The faster you move down, the looser the curl. And I like my curls to be pretty voluminous, so I do it pretty slow or at a medium rate, so they'll be nice and full when I pull them out. And then I roll it all the way back up and wait till it gets hot. Once it's heated enough, what I do is I turn this way, and I kind of open it up a little bit so it comes off. Let it sit in my hand. You can close your hand around it so it can cool like that. For maybe 10, 20 seconds. And then you just let it fall. Now that my Betsy Boo is curled, so what I do to put my wig on, I put my thumbs where the clips are, because these are my guides. And for placement for a lace frontal wig, I want these to be behind my ear anchored. So this is how I put it on. Go into the wig. It'll be a little forward. And then, I don't know if you guys can see this, we'll get up on the comb. The comb like this. How you get it to stay anchored is you want to use your finger and turn that under and anchor it right behind your ear in the braid on this side. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side. You can see the comb sticking out here. So I'm going to use my fingers and turn that and anchor it under the braid on the side. And this is so that it doesn't move back when you move around. Now in the back, now you want to pull the wig down below those braids. You want to do the same thing. See the combs here? You want to flip those combs so they go underneath and are anchored into that braid. Same thing on this side. You want to flip them so they go underneath and they're anchored into the braid. Now when we get to the front, just adjust around the hairline so it looks natural. Now I'm going to show y'all how I do my baby hairs and style it. I'm going to be using Hicks Edge Control. I prefer to use a rat tail comb when I do my baby hairs. and I put a little of the edge control on the tip. For here, number one, you're gonna use your fingers and kind of pull down the little baby hairs first. This is going right down. Now that my baby hairs are laid how I want it, I can go in and comb the hair and style it back down how I want it. I used to be afraid to comb my curls out, but I love them when they're combed out. They look more luscious to me. And there you have it. You got your beautiful frontal wig unit that looks natural. It looks like a sew-in. And that is how I style my wigs. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. Be on the lookout for more.